With the banning of the Daily Monitor newspaper from covering Parliament and the President here in Uganda, those of us who have been victims of decades of this newspaper's disinformation against my late father, President Idi Amin, plus I, who has been a victim of the Daily Monitor's censorship for the last decade and a half, whenever I tried to use my right of response to debunk their malicious defamatory smear against my father, we are today amused at how the newspaper is now screaming about truth, press freedom and democracy, and portraying itself as a holy victim of dictator Museveni. It is also not lost to me that as Israel slaughtered over 280 journalists in Gaza, the Daily Monitor was seemingly silently supporting the mass murderer and has never once called the Holocaust a genocide. The newspaper's management and editors seem to be in line with the ICJ Ugandan judge Julia Sebutinde's radical religious extremist beliefs when Israel is involved. I googled for Daily Monitor's condemnation of Israel's mass murder of Palestinian journalists and found nothing. Not even a memorial during the last two celebrations of International World Press Freedom Day. It's as if when Palestinian journalists are being butchered, the editorial policy of the Daily Monitor is, let Israel slaughter all of them undisturbed. Ebenezer. You can't be a monster that claims to stand for press freedoms only when it is about yourself. And then simply because of your religious bigotry, you abandon all values and stand for genocide when it is a psychotic murderer you like, who is committing heinous atrocities against innocent children, humanitarian aid workers, and journalists. That is the kind of dangerous animalism that exposes the true values that you are about, while gentrifying yourself by masquerading behind democracy and free speech when you are being caned by your own dictator. Because in reality, you believe in persecuting and slaughtering the innocent who are not of your faith. I urge the Daily Monitor newspaper to professionalize so that, unlike Julia Sebutinde, you start keeping your personal, religious and political beliefs out of your editorial policy and out of your duty to engage in ethical journalism. Thank you.